Let's do what? You just want to go live now? Okay.
No, just don't let the people know we just went live.
Don't let them know we just went live. All right, guys. Don't tell your friends we are now live. Welcome. Another Ask a Coin Dealer. Tonight's topic: why is silver hard to sell lately? So if you have any comments or statements you want us to highlight or talk about, please put 3 question marks in front of your comment so we will be able to notice them better. Also, if I start running behind in the chat, I tend to only look at those. So hello to everybody. I'm Keith from Coin Crew, and this guy over here is who?
I am Mike from Mid-America. Guys, welcome. Thank you for coming in and visiting with us. Let's see what we can talk about tonight. I know he said something about silver hard to sell. I want to put my hat off to Seeker. Thank you, sir. I had a great sale day on silver. Thank you for your help.
So a quick hi to everybody again. Seems like there's a few extra people in here than normally this early, so I might not be able to try to get all of you guys. So if the mods could please remind people to hit the like button, we'd sure appreciate it throughout the show. And also say hi to people as they come in. I'm going to do my best. So we did a show. And we did a show. Now, Silver Seeker just did a live stream with Rob. Something and Beyond, Silver and Beyond, or Bullion and Beyond.
I missed it. I was busy in my
I
shop.
was watching
Once
part
again,
of it.
thanks to Silver or Seeker for helping me sell that silver.
And he was talking about how hard silver was to sell. We had already made a video about talking about the subject. My members can see it now, but it goes public tomorrow at noon. And we did this show, and I did not sell a single, not one iota of silver. Nothing. As far as bullion, I did sell a lot of collectibles. How was your show this weekend? If before today, how did it go for you? What was the reaction?
I think once again, Seeker was interviewing me, and then some guy come over with my silver bars to bring back to me, but act like he wants something. By the way, thanks to these 2 guys, I sold 3 of them kilo bars that day because only one of them made it back in my case because the lady that was watching it decided she wanted to buy them bars. So thank you guys.
You're welcome. It was a really, really fun show.
It was a very interesting show.
I sold some key date collectibles. I sold Morgans.
That's what was selling for me.
I think a 28-piece dollar and some others, some dimes, Merc dimes and stuff. But I had clearly $32 an ounce marked on my silver. Seeker had the same thing marked on his silver. You had the same thing virtually marked on your silver.
No. I was selling them basically 50 cents over.
I was 60, so it's close. I just did dollars because it's easier.
But I feel sorry for a friend of mine was in the back of the room trying to sell at spot.
Yeah, Major Tucker was back there. Yeah, he was also in Seeker's video.
He did ask me to please move him somewhere else in the room where he could be seen a little bit.
If he was up front, he might have sold some silver. Of course, then again, I was up front at 50 cents over, and I didn't.
In case you guys didn't know, I host that show.
So, yeah, he does. He hosts the Carthage, Missouri show. So my question is, and it's in the title, why is silver, why this weekend do you think silver was so hard to sell? We're just stopping at the weekend. We're not coming into Monday or today.
No, just before the weekend, there was some, little stuff put out there that's kind of scared a lot of people. People was hearing rumors that silver was going to drop. And I heard these rumors too, which was totally misleading altogether, telling people it's going to get back down 26, 27, so on and so forth. People, but there is a lot of people that are hurting this time of year, tax season, some guys save it just so they can pay taxes. Other guys are just trying to dodge the banks and their interest rates. I mean, there's a lot to play into this round. So in other words, money was tight.
Money was very tight. When it comes to there were people with a lot of money there. There was no doubt. There was spending going on. I think what happened was people were looking to allocate their money into other things besides bullion. And some of the people, they even went as far as that, need I dare say it, that crypto. It's not for me, but there's money to be made, just not for me. Um, People are putting their money wherever they think they can because they think silver is stale. Is that not right?
I don't think silver's stale, and it proved it today. And I want to once again thank Mr. Seeker for the video. Appreciate you, buddy. Don't expect me to give you any money for that, though. Okay, I'm gonna stop that right there.
So,
As you know, Seeker's got my personal number, and he is a great guy. He helps me out a lot. He helps Keith out a lot, and he
I'm just
sometimes he
tired,
needs
man.
help. We're not going to say what kind of help, but sometimes he does.
Now, we do take questions, we take emails. Uh, right off the bat, we've got something from Wendy. I don't see any question marks in there, so we're going to go ahead and
I'll
shoot
just
right
throw it on
to it.
up there.
So Wendy's got something up here. She says she thinks it's a repunched mint mark. Is that what you said, Wendy? It's kind of covered what it is. And I personally am not seeing it. Let's make that real big for everybody to see. I'm just not seeing a repunched mint
Yeah,
mark.
we talked a little bit about that. It's very common on that quarter for that D to look like that.
Now, sometimes they could get slightly smashed too. I'm not really exactly sure what's going on with this one. Here is
But if you
another.
look at it this way, it almost would fool you, but it's not. I'm going to tell you, the grading company would not grade that as such.
Now on this pick here,
It
it
almost looks
actually looks
smashed a little bit.
it almost looks smashed. Yeah. Um, when you're looking at a repunched mint mark, Wendy, I've had them on the show where we have had some 1964 Ds. You can clearly see it's repunched. If anything, this is damaged or possibly a shift in the mint mark, because they did stamp the mint mark separate before 1982. They were not put onto the dies until 1982. The nickel denomination and larger. The only time a penny had a P mint mark was in 2017. Otherwise, all Philadelphia produced pennies did not have a mint mark. So if anybody has any ideals, questions
And
that
yes, I get a lot
they
of calls about that P mark all the time.
any questions about what they think? Let's see, it's a little bit in there, but I don't think it's anything.
Yeah,
Again,
guys, make sure you put your question marks in front so we can see them better.
just my
Here we go.
opinion.
We got,
Brent, here we go.
yeah,
Thoughts
Brent.
on
Oh, you already
collecting
got it.
ancient. Oh,
Brent,
let's get this right.
let's see what we got.
Thoughts on collecting ancient coins, Mike? What do you got?
Well, guys, I mean, it's a small group, but there is collectors out there. I do carry some ancient coins. Am I strong in it? No, I got a friend that is, though.
So my thoughts on ancient coins is I buy and sell them certified because there's a lot of counterfeits out there, and
Yes,
I'm not
there
an
is.
expert on them, so I just keep myself safe. I do
So
think some of them are
silver
pretty.
and gold going to correct.
Yeah, so silver, gold going to correct. I think silver already did. I think it's going back again upwards. Now, we had talked about it being hard to sell over the weekend, and you went on your first day of work was today. Is that correct? At the shop?
Yes,
And you said you sold some silver. It's starting
I
to turn
sold
around
some silver.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I noticed the wholesalers went up another nickel on the premiums. We are starting to see a little bit of change there. Yep, I see it, John. Ugh. Why do they do that to me every time? It's contagious.
2025 yawn rounds coming. Out.
Yeah, I just did that. He just got me on that.
I like that.
You didn't see? You didn't notice that?
I did. I was looking over this side when you clicked it up.
Um, so
Everybody gets
anyway,
some.
I made a video. I talked about the silver, and then all of a sudden, silver starts the premium. Right after I made the video, I looked, and the premium went up like 10 cents total, a nickel today, a nickel yesterday. Um, so do you think this is starting to turn around? I mean, we're not going to speculate where the spot price is going to go or anything, but do
Well,
you think the
guys, I'm going to tell you,
demand?
I'm not going to answer that today. I will answer that next Tuesday when I get back from the St. Louis show. I'm going down, guys, loaded hard with silver and gold, and we're going to see what happens.
Now that show in St. Louis, that is
It's
the
Friday,
Hilton
Saturday,
Airport
and
Hilton
Sunday.
show.
Guys, I will not be there on Sunday.
I'm not. I'm actually. I've done shows past 2 weeks, so I won't make that one myself.
I am not going to take the chance to miss my Chiefs play for the Super Bowl.
Oh, is that what it is?
My wife's making me homemade breaded hot wings.
Well, here's a good question. Adam Crawford has a question. Is it true that some maples are minted in the U.S., so shouldn't they be affected? So shouldn't be affected by any future tariffs. Is that correct? I don't know if they are not. I mean, there's countries that mint. We minted coins for the Philippines and such. I don't know if we mint any of the maples or not. Do you know of anything like that, Mike?
Yes, when they do these government packaging, the U.S. Mint prints theirs here, and like Canada when they did theirs. That's why the Canadian sets were worth more because they stuck to making 10,000 of the ones they did with the Canadian and the U.S. Eagle. So that's why we went a little overboard. But hey, this is the U.S. What do you think?
So, Wendy, I hope that helped you out there a little bit on that.
But do they make it
And Mark?
every year like that? No. That's just a special deal they did.
Just let me know, Wendy, if that works
That was
for
on
you.
in
If not,
2019,
we
Keith.
can go a little bit further into detail. Danny Johnson, thank you for the comment, my friend. How do you guys think the tariffs will affect the gold and silver?
I think it's going to help it.
I think it might too. But, that's just our opinion. We're not.
What do you guys think, since we're on that, what do you guys think these countries that we lent money to and we decided we would like it back, what do you think about if they demanded gold in place of it?
Can I answer?
You can answer it.
I think it would be cool. Let's get some gold instead of fiat. We don't want they'll just give us our worthless fiat back. I think it'd be cool.
I'm gonna tell you, just keep watching the news. It sounds like that's what they're gonna request.
So you mean our government's wising up a little bit to the fact
Well, look
that
who we got. Look who he's got fixing the dollar and already started fixing the dollar. How many people know that he's already pissed off a lot of people because of the way he's fixing that dollar? And you know who I'm talking about.
I suppose I do. Okay. One of the mining companies just bought $400 million in electric mining equipment from the Chinese. Ow!
Ouch! You know that's going to break down in a week.
Take that comment right off there. I think, and not to get into any political thing about the tariffs, but tariffs are economics. I think that the tariffs have been what you'd call one-sided, so to speak. I know we do charge tariffs to some people, but when you can order something from China for less than someone in America can ship it across the country, there's something wrong with that. It seems they're not getting charged enough tariffs, but yet when we send stuff over there, we get charged a whole lot of tariff taxes and stuff. I mean, what's up with that, bro?
Well, and that's why we got a man that carries a big stick and he's walking tall.
Okay, here, Brent says the president, I believe, wants Ukraine to repay us using their minerals. If we could even get any money back out of it because it's a lot of money that went over there. I'm not saying they didn't need it, but it's a lot of money we gave up for the
There
world.
was a lot of misused money, and most of the world knows it. I mean, should some of it made it to them? Yeah. Should all of it? I don't know. We should have looked at what we have going on here first. And that's my belief. I think we lost Coin Crew.
No, you didn't lose me. I was yelling across the house. I had a kitty cat come in here, and she started going. Meow, meow. She started meowing and stuff. I'm no good at meowing, but yeah, I just think the tariffs they should be a little bit more equal, going both ways.
It should be, but it
It
wasn't. It was one sided for the longest time.
Here's a great question. Anthony Lopez says, "Why are the premiums on Libertads so high?" You want that, or you want me to go with that?
I'll let you go ahead and take it.
Okay, now there's such a thing as premiums, and there's such a thing as collectible pricing. Now, the premiums on the Libertads are not any premiums whatsoever. What they are is a collectible price. Just like this weekend, we sold more collectibles than just generic silver. People love the Libertads. The mintage is low, a beautiful coin, and if you can find some good Libertads, they get an FN designation that none of the graders give us. And people who come to my show on Sunday know what I'm talking about. FN, well, it's something on the breast, but it's more of a collectible than a premium. It's just like a CC Morgan versus a GSA CC Morgan. It costs you more to buy the GSA than it would the same coin in a PCGS holder.
Yeah, and if you're real nice to this guy, he'll sell you a row where one coin's worth more than that row about 100 times over.
Oh yeah, you got that, didn't you? Okay, minerals in Ukraine, UA are currently on land that Russia controls. Yeah, how are they going to pay us back if they don't control the land? No more Jack Daniels on the shelf in Canada. Look at that, guys. Steve LaPointe sits there and says, 105 people watching, only 50 likes. Please hit the like button. It helps get more people into the show. It helps generate it. When you ask more questions, it helps YouTube become more interactive and shares it more. So that'd be great if you helped us out here. Our show basically kind of drifts with the chat. We kind of get a topic a little bit, and then other than that, it's kind of what you guys want to talk about, as long as it's not too off the wall political or anything like that. I don't like politics discussion in the chat and religion and hate stuff. Those are 3 no-nos. Okay, so hey Mud Swat, what's up? Okay. So as far as collectibles at the show that just passed, Mike, what did you hey bro?
I'm listening. I was just giving somebody a thumbs up, sorry.
You're too nice. um what did you do? How did you do as far as the collectible coins at the show?
Actually, I sold quite a few collectibles, new product and old.
Yeah, the new product like the Libertads. There's
or the Australia stuff, we sold a lot of dragon stuff and everything else. I don't know if you guys seen Silver Seeker's video. A lot of them showcase scene with all that different stuff in it. That was Mid America's setup this round.
He had a giveaway on his channel tonight, and he says, I don't mean to be unfair, but there's one person I'm not going to allow to enter this giveaway. And he asked the question, what show was in his most recent video did he talk about?
And he wouldn't let you enter in on that?
And I typed in the chat, it's like you were sitting next to me. Because he was sitting next to me, so that was pretty cool.
Yes, I always make sure them two are together so they can just be at each other's throats. That's what I really do it for.
Have the privy marked gold 1804s started to drop yet? Well, I think they have a 2024 date, but they're tribute to the 1804 silver dollar. And and that's the thing. I haven't understood this about the U.S. Mint, why they did that. What it's on the edge of the coin. It says 100 units, or 1 unit rather, or whatever it was. It
No, 100.
refers
Yeah.
to a dollar's worth of silver, but yet they made an ounce of gold. It's a measure of silver. I think it's 1 unit of silver, 100 cents or something. But it says it on the side of the coin. It's been a minute since I looked. Do you think the premiums are starting to drop? Have you seen that?
Not really. Not really. Actually, it looked like they was going to start, and then all of a sudden, demands came back in on them.
You mean that $440,000 gold coin is still worth 440,000?
Well, to that one guy, it is. Yes.
For that one guy until he tries to sell it. What about them $30,000, $33,000 ones? They're staying up there
Honestly,
too?
guys, I think all of them was overpriced. Even though I did try to get in on number one, and I did go crazy. I had a wife give me dirty looks. I went as high as 120,000 on that one, and my
Too rich
wife
for
thought
me.
I was crazy.
You was.
But I just wanted to die. And that's probably what the other guys thinking. We didn't care about the gold coin. It was all about the die. But the rest of them, nah. The
So you ain't
highest
got
I
enough
went,
gold, right?
the highest I went was 12,000 on them. I didn't want to go any higher than that.
You mean on the regular ones, yeah.
On the regular, yeah, privy ones.
I would have went 15, but I never had a shot. So I would have actually paid more for the regular ones than you.
I actually bid it on so many of them that the company didn't realize who it was, and they put you reached your limit. I made a call to this company and said, "My what?" And then I told them who I was and said, "Oh, we're sorry. We'll fix that."
Okay, here we go. Getting back to the subject of the silver, it's all about the supply and demand. Thank you, Steve Lapointe. More sellers, 90% than 10% buyers. Means buyback prices go lower. And I think when you're looking, that's kind of what's happening now with the silver, where the premiums are low. They're still low, but they are starting to go back up yesterday and today. So what do you think? You think that is affecting the premiums on the physical silver?
Well, guys, this will probably be my last week for kilos going around spot. So if you guys want to get in on them, get in on them, because I'm starting to see the numbers even at the foundry company starting to move, like you said. It was a good day today.
Okay. Now, I know it's strange. You're seeing the premiums not selling. There's not a demand, but yet the silver price continues to go up. Today, right now, at this very moment, we're looking 32.10. It's down 3 cents on the day, but it was 31.40 roughly on
Through the weekend.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason, and this is just my opinion, but I believe this to be true. You can either confirm or not, Mike. The reason why the actual spot price that you're seeing in the paper market going up, it's an industrial demand. These people they're getting busier and busier, and they need silver for manufacturing. Is that not correct?
That is correct.
Now, our physical spot price that we sell silver for, there's not enough physical silver out there on the open market as bullion. Now, there is a lot of 1,000-ounce COMEX bars. There's not enough selling back and forth on the physical market to affect the spot price. Is that not correct?
That is correct.
So just because it's not demanded in a bullion form doesn't mean silver is still not in demand. I mean, wait till the solid state batteries come in for the electric vehicles. That's a lot. They demand what, a kilo? About a kilo of silver each time?
And we can sell them that kilo bar.
Yeah, you're a nice guy. You got the kilo for them. Okay, here we go. In a SHTF scenario where the markets are not working, how do you know the price of your metals? Thomas Surya. Thank you, Thomas, for the comment. How would you know if the price of your metals if, let's say, an EMP, there's no way to check online to see? How would we know?
Well, I mean, there is still other ways of knowing. You don't have to have the internet. They did it for years. I mean, there
Yeah.
is other ways of knowing. It's called manufacturing. When it's trading through the manufacturing, that helps sets the price of silver.
The manufacturers will, and people will communicate somehow, some way if the
Well, we
SHTF
did it back in the
scenario
60s.
happens. Okay, Richard Metcalf, thank you for the comment. Have you noticed a premium increase on silver eagles in the past few days?
No.
Now, I noticed something that's in Silver Seeker's video I had watched. He said premiums were $3 on silver eagles. That's retail. He's saying you can go out and buy them for $3. That's retail for
Not on new ones, they
cash.
can't. Not on 2025s.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. That's retail for cash for back dates. Wholesale on 2025s, 350 to 450 over spot. Depending on who you get.
We're selling to dealers around
Wholesale.
375.
And most places retail on silver eagles right now is approximately, give or take, $7. So I would say the premiums have gone up enough, but not enough to notice.
My premiums have not moved. They're the same price to you guys as when we started this year.
Okay, here we go. Joseph C. What's goody? What's all your thought on several run deeps coming to dips? I mean, Joseph C. I do not understand that question, my friend. I had to put that bigger so I could see it because I wasn't quite understand. If anybody understands this question in the chat, if you could
Break it down a
answer
little bit for us, Joseph.
or if someone else can answer that, that would be great. Thoughts on, says Danny, on stacks selling at a mark. What do you think? A-Mark selling stacks.
I think Stacks. I think Stacks is joined up with A-Mark. I heard about that.
Oh, yeah. Stacks and Bowers is selling to A-Mark?
No, it's vice versa.
So A-Mark is selling to Stacks and Bowers?
To join.
I like Stacks and Bowers. They buy from me.
They're joining forces. Now Stacks and Bowers will be a bullion company.
They've been buying stuff for me for years when I go to the show in Tulsa. They got the Oklahoma branch there.
Yep, Jason, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
I really don't.
I call him a kid. He's so much younger.
I really don't sell nothing to Stacks and Bowers, but
Yeah, it's a good company. Current state of numismatic sales, up, down. Your predictions for the future. Numismatic sales. You've seen it in Seeker's video. He talked about it tonight on the stream. They are coming out of the passenger seat into the driver's seat. That's basically what's happening. They're starting to take center stage above the bullion. Whether they're going to stay there, I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
I don't know about if they made it all the way in the driver's seat, but they're doing pretty good.
I sold nothing but collectibles, and I sold, I think, probably about 35 coins.
Well, that's the way my show started, too, and then you guys started goofing around making these videos and helped me out.
Oh, is that what it was? So basically, we just kind of pumped up your bullion sales.
And once again, I'll say it again. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have you seen a 10 kilogram silver coin released by the Canadian Mint? I never seen.
I can't say that I have.
Now the Perth Mint I have. They make them lunar series. They you got to special order them, but they make 10 kilo lunar year of the tiger, the ox, the rabbit, whatever. But once they are no longer able to be made, the year passes, the premiums get utterly ridiculous on that. Mudswat says not enough precious metals to back anything with gold or silver. Yeah, there's not a lot. What's up with the London price spot is more than the spots.
More than our
spot.
Okay,
so here we go.
Market more than our spot is what he's saying.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. World spot price, a lot of people call it London. It's just It's just the world spot price is above the London. It's 32.06 on the world spot. London spot silver is, it's got it in different one. The euro is 30.61, 31.59. It's actually, it's competitive. What Kitco does is they adjust. You can ask, you can uh, enter the query of which currency you want to see spot price in. I don't think it's any different. It's just a
It
matter
is
of
not no
different
different.
currency. We are scrolling 8:26. So I'm 5 minutes back.
Thank you, John, for putting that in there for me.
At a point, I feel like whatever you're comfortable with trading it for, and that would be a statement back to how do you know how much silver or gold's going to be worth if shit hits the fan? Wouldn't you say this is a good statement for that? Whatever you're comfortable with.
I'm reading this what Ty says, which is not correct.
Well, we're not down to tie.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sent two BU Common Morgans PCS, both came back 64s, 86, 94. Oh, then sent two higher value coins. Better looking, in my opinion, and got butchered 1891 0 and 97 0. Thoughts? Well, it depends on if they had their Wheaties at the graders, Drake G. Grading is subject to personal opinion. There is a standard to go by, but that's, it's just like, okay, different shades of blue. Some people may see that just a little different. And it might be number 355 blue or whatever number they blue has. I don't know. So grading is the same way. It's subject to opinion.
And if you read the sites, they actually say that.
Okay. LOL, Joseph C. We're finally back to him corrected. Thoughts on next dips coming to. Thoughts on the world trade. We both said tariffs may affect the silver in a positive way, the gold in a positive way. Is that all right? Mike?
What's that?
The question we have up on the thing, it says,
Yeah, it says
thoughts on the next dip coming, thoughts on the world trade. And we were talking about the silver and gold could possibly go up with additional tariffs. And we don't
as
know
far as the world trade goes, I'm going to touch this one along with ties. Listen, the world trade is basically truly only set off Kitco. Everybody checks it out, and that goes worldwide. There is 4 to 5 different companies out there that shows that. But when you were trading with the mints, I'm talking the mints around the world, we're all looking at Kitco trading. That's why I only look at one.
Perth Mint has a gigantic gold coin.
Well, so did Canada until somebody stole it.
Can you comment on the platinum to gold ratio that is near a record high right now? I think that is near a record high because platinum is not in demand.
That's right.
Where did the ratio go? They keep moving it on me.
But if you go to try to buy platinum, look at the premium on platinum versus premium gold.
Oh, here it is. It's 294 platinum to gold ratio. Yeah, it used to be platinum used to be more expensive.
It is true, but when you're going to buy platinum, the premiums on platinum is higher than the premiums on gold.
So the ratio is not as big as it appears to be on the physical market versus the paper market.
Right.
I just seen a whole bunch of green on both sides of my eyes. I got a chat. All this is coming in at the same time, trying to keep control here, and I'm not doing a very good job. I'm just a guy, right? What's the difference between the future price and the Kitco spot price? Futures is just that. It's what they're hoping it to get.
They're predicting it to be. Kitco is now up live.
Excuse me.
And if you had a crystal ball, you could predict anything you want.
Then there would
You'll be right every time.
There wouldn't be no future.
Well, you're able to tell the future.
Okay, here's Silver Dart. He says, I can't tell you what the price of silver and gold will be when the SHTF happens. However, I can tell you that the dollar will be worthless. No doubt about that, my friend. No doubt at all. There
Well,
it
you
is. All
know,
that green I seen. Gifted 1 crew membership. Okay, who got it? Who got it? Who
he
got it?
keeps
It's not
freezing up on
liability.
us, guys. Look at him freeze up there.
Lisa Anderson. Congratulations. All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're freezing up.
Okay, well, thinking of sending 3-legged buffalo in for grading. A couple small corrosion spots on it. What do you think? Is it still worth sending just to get certified?
Well, that's all. I'm gonna tell you, all they're gonna do is certify it. They're not gonna give it a grade.
And they'll call it XF condition,
And,
VF condition.
yeah,
It's better
environmental damage is what they're gonna call it.
than not having it in a holder at all.
That's true.
Because some people have filed off that front leg, and so other people are more cautious about buying raw ones. Remember, 5 months.
What happened to you now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. We go near all-time high. You're both getting more sellers or buyers. I see a lot of demand for junk, constitutional. Why is that at or near spot? Why are we selling constitutional silver at spot?
Because there's a lot of it coming to us.
There you go. Teacher says, best crew on the internet. Hello, everybody. Thank you, teacher, my friend.
Thank you, teacher, very much. We appreciate
31
you.
months. Sent you some pictures of his coin.
Okay, let's see what you got there.
Let's share screen, present.
Wrong button, just a guy, somebody said.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Here we go.
Let's see if we can make this bigger.
Yeah,
hey,
please
we're
do.
going to look to get our opinion on this. That front
It looks
right leg,
good.
as you can see right here, my little bitty white dot there.
It looks good, Key.
It looks good, yeah. Let's bring it down.
I can see that little spot right there.
Right there. It looks like it may have been cleaned.
It has been cleaned, but there's green right there.
It looks like someone tried cleaning the green
Yeah,
off.
they're trying to get that green stuff off. You can see the green right there in the neck on the hairline.
And Hambone, I don't mean to be the crusher of dreams on this coin, but because of the fact that it has been cleaned, I would not touch it unless it was certified. And I'm experienced enough to know that a fake one or a good one, but there's so many marks, not just here, but all over. So a coin like this, I would definitely want certified before I would even buy it as a 3-legged buffalo. However, having said that, it does look like it's a good one. What do you think? Look good to you?
It looked good to me, but I feel the same way. It's been cleaned. I want to see what they do with it.
Yeah,
I think
are
they'll
they
put
going to
in
knock it
original
down
holder.
1 grade, 2 grades? Are they going to call it a fine, or what are they going to call it?
I would send it in. They're going to probably call it environmental damage, probably a VG10 or maybe a fine.
Thought Mike Promise played piano when gold hit 2,800 again. What's up with
But
that?
it passed 2,800, so now I got that arthritis right back again.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because when it broke 2,800, we were not live. It broke it over the weekend almost.
That's right. I said at 2,800, not a dime over or a dime under.
90 likes. Hit that like button, guys, under the video. By doing it, so you can help fight the algorithms and more folks get to see the content of the Coin Crew. Thank you, says Steve LaPointe. Steve LaPointe, thank you so much for the friendly reminder,
I
my
cannot
friend.
believe you didn't mention me. My feelings are hurt now.
Oh, he didn't mention Mid America. That's wrong. I'm sure he was saying, yeah, he's a nice guy too.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna show you something here. I got my
Video watcher
hankies
says,
ready.
take
I
it,
got my
take
hankies ready. You almost got me crying now.
Video watcher says, take it to ICG at a coin show. Yeah, you don't need to pay the NGC or the PCGS price for that coin because it's going to be
IGC or
authenticated.
Annex is good too.
Yeah,
They're
they're
both
both
cheap.
inexpensive compared to PCGS and NGC.
Yeah, you don't have to go crazy.
Don't go crazy because it's just going to get an authenticated grade. It will be it'll say a details grade is what it's normally called.
Here's the thing about Annex. They will call it environmental damage, but they will give it a grade too. They will. They've done it.
Mike was in high school before me. Go ahead and read that, bro.
You look at Buffalo's was Mike or Keith nickname in high school.
Mike was in high school before me. Are there other die markers on the three-legged buffalo that can help authenticate it? Off the top of my head, there are die markers, but I don't remember them. There's so many coins. I
would have to pull my cherry picker book out and look at it.
Yeah, I always break out the cherry picker book or check the internet at a reputable site. It is very important to make sure you are looking for the right die markers because there may be a die marker on one coin and you may remember it wrong and think it's on that coin. Oh, I don't see it, so it's not real. So when you are authenticating a coin such as a three-legged buffalo, always check good reference material that's written down either on the internet, reputable person, or in a book. So, but off the top of my head, I don't remember the exact die markers for that buffalo. So do check. Mid-America, you could beat down Keith and have some. Oh, man. Oh,
you're doing a fine job without Mid-America.
Yeah, let's block them. How do we block them? Oh, I don't know the button to hit. Thomas Surya says, do Kennedy sell for less than 90% junk silver? Right now, I still have, I think I still have some 40% Kennedys on my website, 10 for $49.99. I think they're still on sale. mycoinzone.com. We don't sell stuff on a Tuesday. We will give you info about it and such, but we don't actually sell it on Tuesday evening. We're just here to give you information, share what we know. Hopefully, you can share something with us too. It works out good.
That's a pretty good price on the 40s.
Yeah, I know it is. Trying to move them. There's a way to, let's do this one real quick. Wow, made it my first Tuesday live stream. Work was slow today. Well, thanks for having you here live instead of you watching the replay, Sergeant T. We really appreciate it.
Sergeant T.
A lot of people, like, if you can't sell the stuff, what do you do? Mike, seriously, what does any business do if something doesn't sell?
You discount it and move it out or melt it down.
That's right. You put it on sale. You learned that trick from Walmart or something, man. What did they call that?
I do that a lot.
Prices down.
I do that a lot. When I get overflow, that's when you start seeing my sales.
Even if you lose money, a lot of people say, how can you stay in business when you're selling the stuff for less than you paid for it? How do you do that, Mike?
Well, in my case, I find other ways to sell something else a little bit more to make up for the difference of the loss.
That's right. Buy high, sell for less, make it up in value. And the way you do that is by buying something else cheaper. Can you please tell me what you're both buying for your personal collections and any suggestions on what to buy, invest in for future profits? What I'm looking for is I'm looking for harder dated stuff. Doesn't have to be expensive. Believe it or not, I'm not a big fan of Jefferson nickels, but I am looking for a 1997 SP nickel for my set. I look for low minted stuff.
How
Doesn't have
much
to
you want
be
to pay? Because
What are you looking
whatever it is ain't enough for me to sell you one.
for? Yeah, he wants to know any suggestions
Honestly,
on what
guys,
to collect.
you know, the thing is, I pay myself anymore with gold and silver and sometimes collectibles. I do not get a paycheck anymore. I have the company just pay me that way. I'm retired, so I enjoy what I do.
Tired.
So I
Tired.
look for good stuff like what Keith's saying. But
You
I
know,
don't care if it's low or high dollar stuff. If it's something I like and I think I can make something later on it, I
that's what I'm
buy it.
about.
There's times where I buy coins because they're just so nice. It'll say ask money and the guy's got a little over it, and I'll still pay it.
Something to invest for future profits is limited items where they're not so astronomically high. Like the 2019 S Reverse Proof Silver Eagle came out at a great price. It sold out so quick. And it was like thousands of dollars for a 70. Well, it no longer was a good value. But to find something that is low minted that looks good, that's something to invest in for a future profit. Whether it makes it or not, nobody has a crystal ball. But if you like it, someone else is going to like it too.
Right. Yeah,
Can you please?
I got some coins I bought and I bought at a really good price. At the time it was high, and now the numbers are up and over what I
I got
paid
one of
for it.
those. I got one of those called a double eagle.
Yep.
Bought it from that guy right there.
Yeah, he's talking about that one.
I overpaid
He
for
said
it.
he's gonna sell it back to me on my birthday, is what I heard.
Yeah, when he's 200. When do you see the premiums going back up this year when the USA gets time to adjust to all the changes? Well, yeah, the premiums will start going back up, but they're slowly going up now. They started Monday.
Well, there's some companies out there, and I won't mention no name, never moved really off the premiums this round, but this guy did.
You have to move off the premiums.
And they felt the raft of it.
If you want to keep your volume going, a reputable shop doesn't make its money ripping people off. It makes its money by moving volume. And anybody who's been in my Sunday auctions, I mean, yeah, I have a PayPal fee figured in on every price I sell, but I try to move volume. And sometimes I start the stuff off bidding it so low that I'm losing money if only one person bids.
And I think
Dollar
you
for
ought
a
to
more than
have
a dollar,
one of
stuff like
these
that.
Sundays where he says, Sunday fun day, I'm removing all PayPal fees this weekend only.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that man, I'd be. Miss Coin Crew was ready to shoot me when we got off. She said, "You worked me so hard Sunday." We actually went to, or
But
we don't work
look
in the
how
shop.
hard she would work if he would do that.
We don't work in the shop on Monday and Tuesday. We kind of put our weekend on Monday and Tuesday because we work the rest of the week, even Saturday and Sunday. So we actually had to go into work today, and she was not happy.
I wish I got as many days off as he gets.
2 days is all we
We're
try to
off.
get take off.
We're supposed to be off Sunday and Monday, and this guy works Sunday and Monday anyway.
We're supposed to be off Monday and Tuesday, and I had to work today, Tuesday. So yeah, there's that. How's the 90% silver interest in your respective shops? More buyers or sellers? What are you asking for your 90%? Melt is what
Yeah,
I'm asking, and it's steady.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually busier in my shop for 90 than it is at the
And
show.
actually, this weekend we all was doing about 30 cents back a melt. We just put a number together this weekend.
Yeah, 22. 22 times.
Yeah.
Die crack under the buffalo. Yeah, that's right. That is one of the die markers for the three-legged buffalo. Wow, I'm that far behind. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm going to
That's
skip
because you've
over a
been
bunch
doing
of
too
these
much
numbers
yawning.
and question marks. What's that, bro?
That's because you've been doing too much yawning.
Because everybody keeps talking about it. And we're going to turn this into
So
the Let's
much.
Make Keith Yawn show. How many times can it be done? Why is palladium and platinum so much more volatile compared to gold and silver? Supply and demand. The demand is incremental on platinum and palladium. Like for manufacturers, they don't like do a steady purchasing on it. They'll just purchase more at one given time and then maybe go a couple of weeks without buying anything. That's what I would guess. What do you think, bro?
I agree.
Industrial demand
And that's
is
exactly what it
lopsided.
is.
What's that?
That's exactly what it is.
What is it? Read that. Read that. What is it? My wife says it's voyeurism. Buy
I
high,
wasn't going to
sell for
respond
less.
to that. I just was not going to respond to that.
Here is Chai Chair
World's just
talking
trying
about
to
a
be
buy high,
funny
sell
now.
for less. Cash flow gives more opportunity for future endeavors. And that is where you make it up in volume. That is basically what volume is about,
Sorry.
is it keeps that cash flow positive. Oh, man, I got a dog pile right here somewhere. No, we're not selling nothing tonight, Frank. Okay, here is what Frank thinks I do, and I do it too. Coins not selling, just start throwing it in the dog pile. Give me a quick $500. We've done that before, and sometimes them dog piles they're great deals sometimes on Sundays. Is there going to be a shortage on the 2025 nickels this year, like last year, making them collectible? What do you think, bro? You
Well,
think the mint's gonna?
I wouldn't be surprised because just remember it's costing them more to make that nickel than what the nickel's worth.
It is a 1997 PSP. It come out of the botanical garden set. Garden set. I want it as high as possible grade I can get certified. I don't want to. I got a raw one. I got the set, but I don't have a certified one separate.
Once again,
SPs are like 25,000 minted.
I will sell you one, but whatever you want to pay, I want more.
Okay, I want to pay a penny. So what do you want? Two? I'll give you
A
2 pennies.
lot more.
Anyway, it's a 1997 PSP 67.
Yeah, you can only get it out of you can only get it out of that set.
Real reasonable.
Yeah, well, it was never issued anywhere else but in that set.
25,000 made. So I need it. I have a 94 SP, but I don't have a 97. I always look for coins I don't have. Coins other people don't got. That's the key. I already forgot. I'm sorry. I got some timers who was asking about what to invest for future investments. You want to invest in coins you like we said, that most people you don't see.
Happy birthday, Alice Cooper. Did you see that?
What?
It's Alice's birthday today. She's 77.
Who?
Alice
Cooper's a dude.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Also a rock band.
I apologize then.
Keith, are you buying silver rounds and ASCs? Wish you open Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm off work. Ryan B. I am buying them, Ryan B. You can always call, email me, text, do a special appointment if you're local. Not a problem. We can talk.
Or you can drive all the way over to Oklahoma and see me.
See, he's off the same days I am. That's why he wants to come. I remember 2018, 19, you could buy PCDS MS63, $10 Gold Eagles, pre-1900 for like 15 to 20 above spot, which was around 770. I know, right? The premiums have gotten crazy on the collectibles. And people use the word premium. It's not necessarily a premium. It's a collectible price when it comes to this old stuff. People just use the word premium to like standardize the price. Wouldn't you say that's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
2 days off work in a row. I know, right, man? You know who I didn't see in here, honestly? I heard they shouted me out. I had to leave the show early. Rob, finds treasures in Raven. I did not see, or not Raven, Seeker. I did not see either of those two. Well, I haven't seen Raven either, but I haven't seen those two. I'm going to skip all the way down the bottom. I'm down there. Show's almost over in 4 minutes. What do you want to add to I guess you could say the demand of silver that we didn't have this weekend? Is there anything you can possibly add
About the demand of silver?
the demand that wasn't there?
Well, there's a
That
demand there.
wasn't there. What's that?
There's a demand there. Just go to my site, order some silver, and we'll call it a demand.
Should I keep holding on to these? 1924, 20 MS65, 49D. Yes, 49D, don't matter. 1849 Dahlonega. Always keep your Dahlonega and Charlotte Golds, man.
No. So you need to sell that stuff to somebody like me.
Or somebody like me. Because he got more money, so he don't need it. I'm broke compared to him.
I don't know where you get that at.
Look at that. Current listing on eBay for one roll of 2024 nickels is $100 with 6D left in an auction. Wow, 6 days left. Wow, somebody wants that roll bad. I don't know, dudes. I don't know. It sounds, I know they're, but if you buy them single, they're $2-3 anyway. So
yeah, I just can't. I can't bring myself to pay that. Well, yeah, but if you look at that, that's over $2 a piece right there.
Yeah, $2.50.
Yeah.
I mean, they're $2-3 a piece. There's no doubt about it.
But somebody's going to have all the money and can't sell it.
Happy birthday, Alice Cooper. I am a follower. Are we talking about the singer, the group, or whatever, Alice Cooper? Are someone in here with the username Alice Cooper? I mean, that's the question.
They're 77 years old today.
Somebody tell me who we're talking about. The actual celebrity or group or some person that just has the username Alice Cooper. So this has been an exciting night. Him. Paul Ball says him. Yeah, the giveaway that I could not enter because Seeker said one person cannot enter in this giveaway. Paul Bald won it. He wouldn't have won it if he would have let me enter it in. I would have been on that type.
I think they're talking about
before he said it.
I think they're talking about the singer, just looking at the chat.
Okay, him. He sang 18, CC, Paul Bald. Yeah, he was a winner. Yeah, I bet you're laughing about it now. I see you. LOL. Dude, I want to thank everybody for coming in. This has been an exciting night. I probably talked your ear off too much. I do apologize for that. But hey, just say, shut up, Keith, let Mike talk. And I can do that. Maybe.
Maybe not.
But he's too busy looking at the screen.
I'm used to him bogarting the stage, so it's okay, guys.
Is that how it is?
He's been that way even in diapers. He was always bogarting the show.
I am a celebrity in my own mind. I don't think anybody else believes it, but up here somewhere, all those crazy people in my head, they say, "Hey, I know you," and they keep talking to me, telling me they know me. So seriously,
he was believing that even when he was a baby.
If you are a channel member, I do have a video out already today. Members only will go public tomorrow at noon. Coin dealers, trouble selling silver is the name of the video. So, like I said, if you are a channel member, you can watch it. Remember, early release. If you're not, you can see it tomorrow at noon. You're going to love it. It's talking basically about what we talked about.
I'll see it tomorrow at noon.
Silver. Why isn't it selling? What's going on? So is there anything you want to talk about? We didn't talk about something.
We did not talk about the show.
It's like you read my mind. Let's talk about it.
Guys, we got a show coming up in a few months.
We do.
About 4 or 5 months away. It's called the Tulsa Coin Show. We are going to have grading companies there, the U.S. Mint there. We are welcoming the YouTubers, so I'm hoping I get a few more of you guys to come. We are going to have, have a lot of fun. We got 2 days of kids going on this time. We every year, and you know this, Keith, we give away to kids on Saturday gifts, and we let them draw until all the gifts are gone that dealers tribute to. And if there's 2 or 3 kids left, we let them come over to Mid America. My son helps them out, and we let them pick to make sure every kid gets the same amount. This year, because we got some busload people coming in with their kids on Friday, we're going to do it Friday and Saturday. And guys, the U.S. Mint is even going to be doing the same thing.
Shar says, at least she don't have to cook.
Oh, and by the way, honey, they did give us a kitchen this year.
Anyway, believe it or not, I'm also going to be at the Tulsa Meet and Greet YouTube Coin Show, whatever you want to call it. It's Oklahoma, Middle East or Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show. It's going to be a blast.
Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show. But he was a little misinformed. We decided this year, next year, where the flyers will be changed. We're just going to call it the Tulsa Coin Show since everybody calls it that anyway.
That's true. We do all call it Tulsa Coin Show. Now, just for your info, we're going to do something here in a week or so. There's a auction coming up for Miss Ida St. Jude's. If you're still in the chat, Ida, if you want to put a link, or if one of the other mods knows the link.
I thought that was in March.
It's March the 16th. And it's a really great auction. Now, what happens is you bid on the auction, you get the item, except you don't pay Ida. You pay St. Jude's directly. You know there's no middleman there. It goes straight to St. Jude's. They have a way of checking it to make sure you paid, and then they send you your item. It's great for the kids. And as you know, the kids, they are our future. So every little bit helps.
And just remember, guys, if it's a little or a lot, every little bit helps. So, guys, if you don't want to bid on anything, you just want to donate a check,
you can do that also.
That's fine too. Let's hope these kids get a chance in life.
Now, Mrs. Coin Crew is chipped in this year. She is going to do something with them helping. Don't know what. I don't know if that means I'm going to help too, but I'm going to help just by talking about it for sure.
And it looks like I got to make another road trip towards Miss Ida because I have a few gifts that I forgot to give her. So I guess I'll be seeing you in the next week or two.
Okay, yeah. So again, if someone wants to put the link down, there it is. Nightbot. There's a Nightbot. Says right here. It says donation link to help Ida reach her goal. I forgot we do that. Is it? Oh, March 15th, the Ides of March. Okay, thank you, Robert Pinto. Anyway, guys, this has been a great show. Thank you all for coming. Thanks all the new people, all the new subscribers. I'm out of breath. I'm going to let him finish it out, and then I'm just going to say bye. Go ahead, bro. Say what you got to say.
Guys, thank you again for coming, and please definitely go in and check Miss Ida out. Let's get this going a lot better, which seems to be getting better every year. I am going to do my best to get up there on there and try to bid on stuff myself.
No. Them are my chips. She stole my potato chips. Anyway, guys, I will be live Sunday, Fun Day Auction right here. Hey, man, that's wrong. Right here on Coin Crew channel. And I got a video coming out, Floyd Friday, and I'm out of breath, so I am going to go. Thank you so much for coming here. Don't forget, June is the Tulsa show. And
don't forget, guys, if you're in the St. Louis area, come by and see me. I'm going to be at the Hilton Airport Coin Show in St. Louis. It's right off the Highway 70. Come and see us. We're going to be doing a lot of cool things there, and we're going to have a lot of great sales. So hopefully I get to see you. And then I'm going to do a video right after that so you can see what I did and brought back.
Again, a big thanks to Silver Seeker for shouting us out and going right before us. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank
Guys,
you very much, Mr.
have a
Seeker.
great week, and we will see you next Tuesday, same time, same channel. Have a great night.